Yeah, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about superhero, that is Dragon Ball Z. So I watched it earlier today on the pre-release, the 17th, because I'm just such a big fan, and I wanted to get out my opinion, clear review. Now there will be spoilers, but don't worry about that, because who really cares? You probably already watched the movie. Starting off, this is a Piccolo story. I really like how they full send that. Like, it's all about Piccolo. You're following him the whole time. I really want to see more one-off iterations of this kind of format. I want to see more one-off stories of Piccolo doing his thing. You know, maybe the Z Warriors. We can have like a story for Goten and Trunks. You know, like in the Broly movies. So I'd like to see this be implemented more. Dr. Hero or Hedo and the Red Ribbon Army was introduced organically. I really enjoyed seeing them. They weren't just evil for the sake of evil, like Hero had his own motivations. Whereas Magenta? So Magenta was interesting, but, you know, I'll get to him later. I want to talk about the good before I talk about the bad. When it comes to the designs of the androids, I really enjoyed Gamma 1 and 2. They didn't really explain how come he had like sound effects. I just guess it was like a hologram that projected around him whenever he attacked or something for Gamma 2. Which is why I'm kind of happy he died instead of Gamma 1, because, you know, yeah, it's cool and all, but, you know, if you're not going to explain it or make it like, you know, sensible, then what's the point of having it? You know, I feel like that was just a marketing thing, if anything. I really feel like the movie had a healthy amount of fan service, you know. I wish we could have saw a real Gotenks, but unfortunately we will not get that. Yeah, I didn't think anything about Beerus having a thing for Cello. When it came to Bulma's fan service moments, I thought it was quite comical, and you know, I would do the same thing, because she has all the money in the world, but she doesn't want to do like fake ass surgery, so she legitimately does the Kim Kardashian surgery, just on a grander level. Either way, I don't like how, you know, she's all altering her body, but hey, I mean, it's whatever, dude. I guess it's for the joke. Alright, getting back to the plot. So when Piccolo is in the movie, he's basically strategizing the whole time. Like, he's making careful, calculated moves. He's letting the enemy think he's dead before he really is dead. Like, he's really taking control of the whole situation. You could tell that even though he doesn't have much power, he's trying everything within his power to be an asset, you know, protect the Earth, essentially. Because he is the grandfather of, you know, Goku's kids, so naturally he takes on the role of guardian of Earth. You know, Goku ain't got time for that, baby. Okay, yeah, but Piccolo was basically like the hitman guy, that agent, I don't know, like 7 or 8 or whatever his name is. You know, he's basically like taking outfits, blending in, waiting for the kill. I thought that was pretty dope. And I liked how, you know, they re-explored some of Piccolo's old moves, getting bigger, like literally getting taller. That was pretty cool. Kind of lame that Krillin's like, hey, did you know you could get taller? And then Piccolo's like, oh yeah, you're right. When it came to the transformations, I thought I was gonna hate it, just because I saw like a little, because, you know, marketing for this was shitty, and you were basically seeing the transformations for the movie. When I saw a glimpse of it, I thought I might have hated it, but then when you see it like being animated and like him actually fighting and talking, you're like, okay, I can see this. You know, I really did enjoy the transformation for Orange Piccolo. Although that fucking name, I'll get to that later. Okay, so Gohan's basically a lame ass, and I like how they redeem him in this film, even so much to say that he could kill Cell on his own. And that's like the metaphor that they went for at the end, and I thought that was cool. So yeah, this movie was much needed to help Gohan's character, but it still keeps a solid focus on Piccolo. Because he's like the patriarch of their family. Like, Goku's never there. Like, Goku's a patriarch, but like he's never there. So Piccolo's basically like in charge of the whole family, you know? He's just one step away from fucking Chi-Chi. I think it's cool that Piccolo was the main center of this, and by extension, Gohan's family as well. When it came to Gohan's transformation, I thought it was... Alright, I'm not gonna lie, it literally looked like a fan made it, like, in 2006, like, oh, this is what Gohan would look like if he was Super Saiyan 5. That's basically what I thought of the transformation. And then the hair was so goddamn long and spiky. Oh my god, he looks like he should have been running fast. He looked like he was in a Sonic game. I mean, you know, his attitude, like the face and the red eyes, those are badass. You know, he looked cool, but like, I just thought the hair looked so lame. Like, the silver was cool, but it looked so dorky. And I guess that kind of sums up Gohan in a sentence, dorky. I mean, did you see the great Sandman outfit? Enough talking shit on Gohan's transformation. The parallels through the movie was awesome. I love how Cell Maxim was essentially the redemption arc Gohan needed. He needed to kill him by himself, or not by himself, like, basically he needed to prove that, yeah, like, he still has it and that he can take on any force just like Cell again. So I like how Gohan was able to display his feats of power by, you know, symbolically killing Cell again, to prove that he is still the guardian of this earth. Oh yeah, and then when it came to Piccolo holding him down, I thought it was like a cool role reversal, like the Raditz move, where Goku holds Raditz, and then, you know, it's crazy because you think that might happen too. Like, you might go through and through and might kill Piccolo, or like even hurt him or graze him, but it doesn't. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, I like that parallels, like, Piccolo was just like, okay, before I was selfishly using Goku to kill Raditz, now I'm the Goku. Like, he literally, like, is the patriarch of the family now. Like, he's inserted himself into Goku's role so far as to almost sacrificing himself for a special beam cannon surprise. Alright, now, if that's not basically setting in cement that Goku is no longer a part of the family, I don't know what it is. All joking, I'm just messing around, but still, I find it very comical. Alright, to get to some bad points, Gotenks didn't really need to be there. I mean, if they wanted fan service, they could have gave us a real Gotenks, but then I guess he would have been strong enough to fight. So, it makes sense that, you know, it didn't really pull that off, or like it didn't really come to fruition, but it would have been nice to see them fight, like at least as future Trunks and Goten for a little bit, instead of them just looking cool, you know, for marketing. Because they're in the freaking, like, posters and shit and, like, marketing, but they don't really play a role, so it's like, what's the point? They really like to shit on Krillin. I get that's a joke in America, you know, like the Abridged series and stuff, and I need to see if that's even the case for Japanese audiences. Like, did they really shit on Krillin that hard? He helped protect Bulma, he uses solar flare, like, he was important there, but they straight up just shit on him. But you know who wasn't there? Fucking Yamcha. Fucking Tien. Alright? Those are the real useless people. But no, it's not cool to shit on them. Fucking Bulma. Krillin's here. Oh yeah, so everyone shits on Krillin, but you know, the people who aren't there, oh yeah, they got a free pass. Yeah, it's not like we need their help. Another complaint of mine is using the Dragon Balls like an idiot. You have two of the most intelligent people on the planet. Literally, Bulma and Piccolo, like, they both are intelligent in their own right. I'd qualify them as smart, you know? Like, they could literally pick up any concept and roll with it. In this instant, they both just don't realize, oh, maybe we should just teleport. Like, the idea of using the Shenron to teleport people is just never gonna be done. Like they toy at it, but I don't think they'll ever do it. And yeah, I understand, like, they can't come to Earth, you know, Goku and Vegeta, or else there'd be no movie with Piccolo to shine in. They could have done it, you know, they could have made wishes before, and then they found out, oh, Red Ribbon Army's back. You know, like, they could have done something else, so. But I guess that's just Akira Toriyama's writing. Going to another thing that didn't really sit well with me, pouring water on Shenron. First off, what water? Is this water from Namek? Did you purify the water? What is this water? And all you did was pour it on the statue, like, and an upgrade? Like, we didn't really see what happened. Like, I don't know, maybe, oh, he's able to unleash your latent abilities. That's cool. But still, like, I don't know. I just thought it was just like a cheap-ass way of explaining, oh, Shenron got an upgrade. And, Orange Piccolo, you know, kind of a lame name. I really would have preferred, like, Sage Piccolo or, you know, Primal Namekian, you know. Or honestly, Beast Mode would have worked for that one, as opposed to Gohan's Beast Mode. You know, when I found out from my brother, like, in the theater, that it was actually called Beast Mode, I was like, dude, you're kidding, right? And he's like, nope. And I'm like, no fucking way. Like, they legitimately called it Beast Mode. And the last bad thing is, I don't really think the motive for Magenta was a whole, like, sound in its sense. Like, I get it, like, you know, Red was your father, Red Ribbon Army fell. That's cool and all, and you want to revive their whole legacy, but as you saw with Dr. Hedo, he didn't really want to follow in Jiro's legacy. And I found that his motivation was more realistic. Like, the man just needed funding, and he wanted to create his superheroes. And although he, like, morally corrupted himself, at the end of the day, he was at least honest with himself and tried to, be a hero. So I wasn't really mad at what, Hedo or Hero, Dr. Hero, whatever one you want to go with. I wasn't really upset with him. I was more upset with the whole idea of that Magenta didn't really have a strong motive besides, my family was Red Ribbon, so I am Red Ribbon. I don't know, I just feel like his motives was just kind of being evil for the sake of evil. But I get it, it's like his generation, it's like his family legacy. Like, if you want to revive it, I kind of get that. So I'm not saying it's completely bad, but I'm definitely saying, like, it was kind of like, whatever. And I want to say shout out to Tetsuro Kadama, or Kodama, however you pronounce it. I apologize, I am ignorant American. I thought the directing style was amazing. This 3D aspect of the movie where they're just fighting in like a 2D, 3D kind of plane, almost like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, I thought it was amazing. I want to see more of this. I want to only see Dragon Ball Super in this kind of style, or if not, like every movie in this style. Because CGI is so hard to get down, and in the Broly movie when they did it, it was fantastic. And so when you see the whole movie is like this, beautiful. So I really want to see this implemented more. I really feel like that dynamic, like, art style really fits with Dragon Ball Z and like the different planes go in. And I can honestly say, like, there wasn't a moment like towards the end where there was a fighting scene, explosions and shit that was happening, and I wasn't having my mouth open like, yeah. Like, it was really exciting. Like, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. My mouth was open the whole time. It progressively got better animation with the fighting. Oh, and if I had to give this movie a rating, as a hardcore Dragon Ball Z fan, watching it since my entire life, or, as long as I've seen it on Toonami, I'd give this movie a solid fucking, yeah, I'd give it like an 8.5. Yeah, 8.5. And that's being real generous just because it's nostalgia. Like, it's really an 8, but I gotta give it that 8.5 just because the creative risk with the 3D CGI. Because CGI always sucks, but just the risk alone, like, yeah, they really earned it. Like, and I hope the next movie they do even better. But I can only hope. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscriddle. And have a good day. Thank you.